and welcome to another episode of English Speaking Practice for Beginners. I'm Emma, and today we're delving into a topic that's essential for everyone navigating our digital world: English for video calls and online meetings.
Hi everyone, I'm David. Yes, Emma, it's fascinating how a recent study by Owl Labs found that over 80% of professionals globally engage in video calls weekly. That's a huge number.
Absolutely. And it's not just professionals. Students, families, and even friends are part of this trend, making online communication skills more crucial than ever.
Exactly. Knowing simple English phrases can help anyone join a meeting without the stress of misunderstanding or feeling out of place.
A good point. But what about those who argue that body language is more important? Can language still hold the same weight when you aren't physically present?
That's a valid counterargument, Emma. But remember, in a virtual setting, clear language becomes your body language. It conveys your tone and intent.
Interesting. As we look ahead, do you think the reliance on video calls will only grow more?
For sure. As remote work and online learning become more integrated into our lives, mastering digital communication is no longer optional but imperative.
Indeed. So, our mission today is to make sure everyone feels confident speaking English online.
Right on. Let's get started with some practical tips and phrases to boost everyone's confidence in video calls.
Kicking off a call can set the tone for the entire meeting. David, what are some key phrases one should keep in mind?
Glad you asked, Emma. Starting with a simple, "Hello, can you hear me?" ensures that the connection is clear right from the get-go.
That's a good start. What if you want to make a positive impression from the very beginning?
You could say, "Good morning, everyone," or "Nice to see you online." These phrases help create a welcoming atmosphere.
Great suggestions. But what if you're having technical issues?
In that case, phrases like, "Sorry, I can't hear you well," or "Can you repeat, please?" are polite and help resolve the issue without frustration.
Some might say these phrases are too basic. What would you say to that?
While they are basic, their simplicity is what makes them effective. They're universally understood and reduce the chance of miscommunication.
So, as video calls continue to evolve, would you say mastering these basics is still relevant?
Absolutely. As the saying goes, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Mastering these basics lays a strong foundation for more advanced communication skills.
Once the call is underway, engaging effectively is key. David, how can participants make their voices heard in a respectful way?
Well, phrases like "I'd like to say something" or "Can I ask a question?" are polite ways to interject without disrupting the flow of the meeting.
And how about showing agreement or understanding during discussions?
Simple acknowledgments such as "I agree with you" or "Yes, I understand" help demonstrate active listening and engagement.
What if someone doesn't understand a point being made?
In that scenario, saying "I don't understand, can you explain again?" is a constructive way to seek clarification without feeling embarrassed.
Some might argue that asking for clarification can disrupt the meeting. What's your take on that?
I'd counter that it's better to ask for clarification than to proceed with misunderstandings, which could lead to bigger issues later.
Looking forward, do you think these phrases will remain relevant as digital communication tools advance?
Yes, definitely. As AI and virtual reality evolve, the need for clear and concise communication will only become more pronounced.
Wrapping up a meeting is just as important as starting one. David, How can one end a call on a positive note?
Ending with phrases like "thank you, everyone" or "see you next time" shows gratitude and leaves a good impression.
And for those who want to add a personal touch?
You could personalize it with "thank you for your time. See you tomorrow." It acknowledges the group's effort and sets a friendly tone for future interactions.
But what if the meeting didn't go as planned? How can one still conclude positively?
In such cases, focusing on the positive with phrases like "let's work on this and reconvene" helps in maintaining morale and forward momentum.
Some believe that a simple goodbye is sufficient. What are your thoughts on that?
While goodbye is functional, adding a touch of gratitude or a forward-looking statement can enhance relationship building.
As virtual meetings become more frequent, will these concluding phrases evolve?
They might evolve in wording, but the essence of leaving a positive impression will always remain crucial in any form of communication.
Let's bring this to life with a real-world example. I remember one of my students had her first Zoom interview and was incredibly nervous.
Oh, I can imagine. How did she manage to overcome her anxiety?
She recalled one simple phrase, "Sorry, could you repeat that?" By using it when needed, she navigated the interview smoothly.
That's a great story. It shows that sometimes all it takes is one well-placed phrase to turn the tide in your favor.
Exactly. It's a reminder that being polite and clear can make a big difference.
Some might argue that nerves will always get in the way, no matter what. What do you think?
While nerves are natural, having a toolkit of phrases can provide the confidence needed to overcome them.
And looking to the future, do you think more people will develop this confidence in online settings?
I believe so. As more people gain experience, the anxiety surrounding online communication will naturally diminish.
That's encouraging to hear. It's all about practice and using these tools effectively.
Now, let's wrap up with some expert advice on online communication. David, what do experts say about the importance of tone and body language in virtual meetings?
Experts emphasize that tone of voice and body language are crucial for conveying intent. A smile and a polite tone can work wonders in making a connection.
That makes sense. But how can one maintain a professional tone while still being friendly?
Using simple words like please and thank you can help balance professionalism with friendliness. They make communication respectful and warm.
Some might argue that tone is hard to convey digitally. How can we counter that?
While it's challenging, using clear and concise language, along with visual cues like nodding, can enhance digital communication.
As we move forward, do you think the emphasis on tone and body language will remain as significant in online meetings?
Yes, as technology advances, these elements will continue to play a vital role in ensuring effective and empathetic online communication.
Thanks for sharing these insights, David. It's been incredibly enlightening.
My pleasure, Emma. Remember, practice makes perfect. Keep engaging and refining your skills.